Hi guys, so let's clean together because my house is giving dirty girl energy and I'm a clean girl, so come this together. And by the way, I'm watching Jill Scott. That's my girl. I like it when Jill says I'm more likely to forget you than forgive you, because it's not a threat, it's a fact. You did that. When you hurt someone, you do that. So why do you expect another person to forgive you? And I've seen it time. I'd rather forget you. To get it. And that's all I really can say. But before we clean, there's this girl that reminded me of on TikTok. She reminded me of the time where my wig got snatched at Chicken in Bradfield. Chicken in Bradfield. I still want my wig. Knowing yourself, being present, and ownership and whatever your shit is. So that's really the answer to the question. If she wants to be more confident, she has to figure out how. Yes, I use the broom on the carpet, guys, because I don't have a Hoover yet, guys. So please don't judge me. If I had an African broom, things would be easier. I always try and buy it, guys. In the UK, where are you guys buying these African brooms? Because I always try and get one from those Zim shops online, but they're always out of, never there. They're always out of stock. So if anyone gets, please hook me up with the Zim broom. I need to really Zim broom it, if you know what I mean. So you guys, I literally paused to get you this book. See, it's called The Latent Theory. I think I almost told you guys about this book. Read it. It is good. I am on page 169. Why some friendships naturally fade. No, I actually finished this chapter. Yeah, so which means I am now, you see, every time I finish a chapter, I reflect and write down what was my biggest takeaway from it. And my biggest takeaway was, if your friends want to get to know each other separately without you, it's okay. Do not assume because they haven't called you, your friendship is over. You do not know what someone is going through. So just because you haven't called me, I shouldn't assume that, oh, she's not calling or she's not texting, which means we're not friends. Do you get it? I don't know if you get it, but get this book. So the next chapter 13, how to create the best friendships of your life. I am not perfect, and so are you. So sometimes we have to relearn and unlearn certain stuff to get to a place where another person will appreciate you in a friendship. Enough blabbing, let's clean. I did say that my house is giving dirty girl vibes. This is a lived-in home. Don't judge me. Guys, let me show you. I can't proper show you guys, but there's cops outside. Someone just got arrested, eh? Guys, look. Yo. Guys, BBC News, pause, news break. Don't know what's going outside. So now I'm scared to go back because if they see me, also they'll think I'm part of the syndicate. So guys, let's get back to cleaning. Don't judge me again. This is a lived-in house. So every time I clean, yeah, I make sure that I clean the walls so that they don't get, because people will always touch walls. My kids will always touch the walls. So try to make sure before I mop, I clean the walls. So let's do that. Coming late, but he paid for a week in the Barzan hotel for me, and that was Western. And all this money was started. Just a touch up, I did more when the video wasn't going. So wait, my sister and I was talking about like wins. Like people don't realize they're winning. You have electricity, you have water,
You have your kids, you have your life, you can sleep on a bed, you have a roof over your ceiling. Little wins. People don't realize what they have because they think it should be normal, but some people don't have that. So appreciate the little wins in your life. Don't be sad all the time. Be happy. I know sometimes things don't go as planned, but come on, yeah. Sometimes in a moment of luxury, when I realize I chew how well that my whole day, I just sit there and I think, God, how could this really have happened? I almost mistrust that it's true, as weird as that is. I'm going to open the door and try it. I said, well, do something that I never expected. Not that I didn't have expectations. I was watching it and when he did, when I started to see this area, I left secretary and told me to take my time when I was out there. We were too, and I started to take so I opened the door so that it dries a bit quicker. Oh, skin, guys. Skin is coffee and not tea, because tea too wet. Let's mop this hair. Mop this hair. Let's go now. Guys. Where you take, yeah, honestly have to achieve an honest living, because you can't hustle. You can't like you go to jail and they don't play here, they'll put you in jail for something that if you consider small, they will put you in jail. Did you see that? Go back to the video and see. If he's worth her significance, then I would say, behind back, eyes closed, elbow, and be still, just wait, see what happens. If she wants to be aggressive, I would say, like a wild animal, attack, bite, no boundaries, bite, grab, scratch, whatever you need. Danger, harm. Listen, if that's what you like, we should be doing what we like. Yeah. We enjoy rather than somebody else place you to be. I think that. I really do. I think a lot of people would be more happy in their relationship if they would really figure out what they actually like instead of trying to be what the other person likes. Word. Yeah. Great bar. Oh, great bar, Phil. That's my face. That's a great bar. If you don't even really care about the like sweets everywhere. And my daughters don't like these red ones. So they won't eat them. So they're everywhere. Football season is still going, so if you want to go Hard Rock Bet, you can get $150 bonus bets if you win. Just place a $5 bet, and if that hits, you get not only your winnings, but you get $150 in extra bonus bets. And since Wednesday, if you're already betting on Hard Rock Bet Sportsbook app, you know what that means. It's the last day to use your legendary reward drops. Open up the app today and you could have a bonus bet, or who knows what's in there, all kinds of stuff. And it's always a nice surprise. So, new rewards drop tomorrow. Don't miss out. Head over to the Hard Rock Bet app and make your deposit. What's the best, when you were starting, what was the best advice anybody gave to you about money or starting? Especially, like, I'm sure this was circling early when the worst advice was my mother when I was really starting. Yeah. She said, why don't you hold a good job for a few years? You're always hopping around and get a good resume going. When I told her I was going to start my business. Definitely the wrong advice to wait. You have to, when you have the business idea, you have to hop on it. Well, it's right away before you figure it all out. Because most people who don't start a business, sadly, is they have to get it right. You don't really have to get it right, you just have to get the thing going, So that was advice. The best advice I got on the other side was from my boyfriend. I hate to give him credit, but when I was leaving home the day I divided the business in half, he said to me, you'll never succeed without me. And that was the best advice I ever got, because he put a bone in my back that I would rather kill than not succeed. Someone else send me video of what was happening outside. Outside, guys.
Very tricky, Barbara. What about business?
Let's make a poll.
Because I'm in my 50s, so I went to women who first, Martha Stewart company at 50 years old.
Hi, Ashley.
Hi, how are you? Sorry, I just saw your message.
Yeah.
Yeah.
next fight with me, please.
Oh, you can, lovely. Thank
Yeah,
you.
I can. And yes, I would like to be calm. I just didn't do the because I was held up. But yeah, I would like to be calm. Yeah.
Okay, lovely. I'll phone you then to see if this is possible, because then you'll be able to do
Yeah, the more. Yeah.
shifts. We're struggling a little bit for comp, so that would be really helpful.
All right. Thank you very much.
All right,
All
thank
right.
you.
Bye.
Bye.
Was she 50?
She was 50.
I didn't know that.
She was really Martha Stewart in terms of creating things and events and doing, but her actual
Good.
empire.
I was thinking of picking a shift at the hospital,
I think.
but now I've picked with agents, which is okay.
I see
Yeah,
who I was
so.
at 20. I run it.
Just like I'm not done.
Make it look effortless. You know what I mean? You really, I think I admire that quality about you, that you make it look so. And meanwhile, you like, I'm figuring, you know, and sometimes like because both of ladies are so strong to check in on a couple of days, that's strange. Let me check in. And when I pop in or when y'all pop in with me, it's like, oh, it was in time.
Oh my gosh.
It's like, the tears were gonna flow today.
Yeah.
But you may,
I
or
love
you
that.
check me, or you know what I mean? I think friendships that hold each other accountable are the best ones.
I think so too.
Because I come to you and I'm like, okay, here's the ugly. I feel comfortable with the ugly sides of me with y'all. That's the most
Yes,
awesome.
I
love
agree.
that.
You have to have
I love
it.
that.
We all need some place where we can get ugly.
And I'm like the queen of like, can I call? Just need 2 minutes, and I just lay it all down in 2 minutes, and then I'll get word. I need
really
you
get
guys, and then
upset
with you when you do that, because it's not enough time. I'm like, I just
No, but listen.
nothing urgent, but I gotta ask you something really quick.
Let me tell you though, these
It's
2
so
minutes
true.
change the game up.
Change the
Because
game
it's
up.
almost like somebody going, pit pat. All right, we got it. Let's
Yeah,
go.
right, exactly. That's what it is.
It is sometimes we get in our own head and we just need another voice that we trust and love to tell us like it's okay to sway. But
Exactly.
this is probably the better way of handling that or
And just being able to let it out.
yeah.
Okay, so this we have so
Oh shit! What have I done?
have that description, but
I think, if you from ATL, you would describe Udis. Man, that shit was shit, she done.
Good one.
yeah.
That's a good one.
All right. What does that mean to you, ladies?
Oh gosh. To show up in all of your goodness, all of your greatness, all of your flaws, all of you're still learning, all of the stuff you're really freaking great at, and watching you. You know what I mean? Like sometimes the world's watching everything we all do. You know what I mean? I don't think it's like not just a thing anymore.
Yeah.
Everybody's looking at what everybody's doing because that's what the phone does, you know? So when we hold each other accountable are the best ones.
Oh, yes.
I think
Because
that's so too.
when I think friendships that hold each other accountable are the best ones.
Oh,
I think
Because
that's so too.
when I think friendships hold each other accountable are the best ones.
Oh,
I think
yes.
so too. Because when I come to you and I'm like, okay, here's the ugly, I feel comfortable with the ugly sides of me with you. That's the most
Yes.
awesome thing about friendship.
That's the
I agree.
I love
We
that.
all need some place where we can get ugly. And just listen, if he's loving you down, right, he's treating you like a queen. He's got his shit together. He all the way right.
Yes.
You ain't to y'all. It's a girl Russ. Okay, that's it.
He's all in my baby.
I am so excited for this episode. What's up? If you're just tuning in, we are back here at Level Up Radio.
Level
It is a big level up. As you all know, every episode is very, very special to me. And because I get to talk to people that I admire and I have learned so much from, but not only people that I admire, people that I love. Okay? So today's episode is really special because I'm joined by not only one, but two my besties. And first of all, we have the actor, producer, philanthropist, best-selling author, entrepreneur,
Come on.
a legend. La, la, la.
Thank you. What a nice intro.
Come on
Thank you.
now. And you can see like your my point is if there's something that's like love related, it's like I'll be like we gotta take an on kind of thing. You know, like to
You also give from this space to share with him.
yeah. The only thing is
If you know that's what it is, then fine. But if you're looking at it as something else,
yeah. Okay, they open it up. Okay.
An example.
We just you know, 'cause men aren't really okay. Go ahead. What you got?
I think there's something
just constantly,
It's heavy.
to them, it feels so heavy. It's never light. It's just strong. It's like a balance, but there's something so.
Guys, I'm quiet because I need to clean and finish and go pick up my kids from school. But I'm watching a podcast with Sierra, Kelly, and Lala. They're just talking about friendships and relationships. So one of the questions was, a friend tells her partner everything about you, a red flag. Pillow talk. And sometimes I personally think it is because, and I think both of them said that, because I'm telling you my stuff. Why are you going to tell your partner? Like, how are they to look at me after? I'm being vulnerable with you because you are my friend. So now when I wake up and see you, and then your partner is asking me about the things that I told you. I know. No, better no.
Feel good.
Aw, well, I love y'all so much. I'm not gonna let you like in telling me those stories.
Yes, you are.
A girl is tired. So like, what are your reflects in friendships? I want to know, what are you doing in those friendships, and what is your ache in a friendship? What is like line to say, you know what, me and this person are done, I'm letting go? Because sometimes, you know, I read a very book that to have a casual friendship, you have to spend 200 hours with that person. And then you meet someone today or tomorrow, and then you automatically say, oh, that person is gonna be friend, like we're good, like, but you haven't even spent those 200 hours. And then when you eventually spend 200 hours together, you start realizing, but this person is not my person. I don't want to be friends with that person like that. So like, what's your ache in a friendship?
It's just in me, it ain't just on me. It's there. It's me. So even in the movies, we like to see the period.
Because I love how he talks. Even the Marine also in accent, like, always confident coming up. And I think sometimes it might just also be a little bit of rap mentality. Like, it's an extra layer of good, you know, for young girls. So, speak life into yourself. You are that girl. You know that. Yeah, so that's so cool. I have to congratulate you on being the youngest female artist to win BMI Songwriter of the Year at the BMI R&B Hip Hop Awards. That is so major.
Thank you.
It's really hard to get that award. Just see, let me just let you. Yeah, that's big stuff out there.
I'm so grateful.
Yeah, you honestly, I gotta ask, how does it feel to be honored for your pen game as a writer? Like, what does that feel like to you?
It feels great because a lot of times when we get writer's block, you know what I'm saying, we all need help, you know what I'm saying, from like other creative ideas, but like that I can do my own and make my own, oh, this is.
I'm going through these away because I've used them for a week.
Like, makes you higher
So
heights.
yeah. And guys, and just like your girl is done. Thank you for watching. I am hungry, so I'm gonna make myself really break before I go pick Sarah up. So before I go pick my babies up. So have a great week, and remember to take care of yourself. Put yourself first, baby girl. Put you first.